I posted on YouTube every single day for the last month, daily uploads for an entire month. And I'm going to be answering the question today of, will I actually continue firstly? And secondly, what are the takeaways from actually doing this? And also, why did I do this in the first place? Why am I bothering with daily uploads instead of just weekly uploads like a sane and normal person? So I'm going to be walking you through all of that today. So as I said, since the 15th of January, I have posted every single day to YouTube. That was a really bad line. I'll do that again. I've posted every single day to YouTube there. That is literally 7 long form videos every single week. And a month later, I'm giving you now my honest reflection on this last month and if I am planning on continuing to do this anymore. So firstly, I started this with a very intentional strategy to this. I think daily uploads, I saw a lot of people talking about this and I was just really bought into the concept and strategy behind this because I think the first thing to really note is no one can outcompete you with daily uploads. No one can produce more than this in terms of the quantity and in terms of just the value you're providing as well. It's so interesting because I really look at this from the perspective of a sports game, and I'm not a sports person, so I'm really going to butcher this analogy. But essentially, I'm then taking 7 shots every single week, where most people are taking 1 shot every single week. And the person taking 1 shot, they've got to get 7 times the views, firstly, that I'm getting, just to even be on the same level as me in terms of the results, in terms of the success you're seeing there. And secondly, with those people, a lot of the times the shots that we're taking, it's really hard to try and get the perfect shot and try and plan it out without actually just putting the work out there and seeing how it does. So actually just getting those reps in essentially and just seeing, from those 7, it's really easy to then see what actually succeeds versus trying to plan out what's going to succeed ahead of time before even trying it in the first place. And with daily videos as well, that means you as the viewer literally have something new to watch from me every single day. At the same time, you can really make this a part of your routine there. So I was really bought in for these specific reasons. No one can just outcompete that in terms of 7 videos a week. It means I literally have 7 shots at something being a really good video and doing really well versus 1 shot a week. And it means as well, you just have a lot of content to watch from me, and it makes it really easy just to, watch my videos every single day because there's literally a new video every single day and you never run out of content essentially. So how has this actually been in terms of a process? Because 7 videos a day can sound a little bit wild, I know, in terms of how long is this going to take? Is this going to be filming every single day? What does that actually look like? And I'm so surprised, honestly, by how efficient I have made this process. I have been timing it every single week and I'm only getting faster. So right now it is taking me 3.5 hours each week in total for all of the YouTube things. So that goes from coming up with the video ideas, actually creating the script, creating these boards which you're seeing right here, doing the thumbnails, filming them for all 7 videos takes me 3.5 hours each week, which sounds really crazy, but I've honestly just mastered this at this point, this process, and I've made it so efficient. So actually the time that I would spend on one video isn't that far off this anyway if I was trying to make that perfect versus actually doing 7 videos and having so much more content going out. So I'm very surprised actually about how efficient it has been as I've been getting faster, as I've been doing more as well with this. And in terms of the results, then the first thing I would say is I am here to play the long game with this. I'm sticking with this for months, not weeks, and not making the assumption of, how successful it is, etc., based on a week's performance. I will report back in 6 months' time and tell you that. But I would definitely say I can already see so much traction just compared to when I was posting weekly. In terms of subscribers, firstly, and secondly, in terms of the actual views each day, it is so consistent. Instead of getting a peak of views every Wednesday when I would post previously, and then it being pretty much 0 for the rest of the week, really low numbers, it's actually very consistent now in terms of the views, which has been really interesting to see. And I've only seen the views increase the more I've posted as well, which has been amazing to see. And also I would say as well, it's only exponentially building from here. I think with a new strategy like this, you can never make an assumption from the first 30 days, but I am very, very happy with how it's gone so far. So in conclusion, I will be sticking with this and I will report back in 6 months' time essentially on how that has actually looked then. So that is what I really took away essentially from posting every single day on YouTube for a month. It's been much simpler and much easier than I actually expected, and I will definitely be continuing with that and reporting back on my progress as well. And I'd love to know, do you want to see any specific analytics? If you want me to share what the analytics look like, what it looks like behind the scenes, any more of what went into that process of how I actually create that many YouTube videos, let me know in the comments down below, and I can absolutely do that for another future video as well. Make sure you give this a like if you enjoyed this and found this interesting, and I will see you tomorrow for our next daily video.